the Sky satellite network, this is Sky One.
On his mind, and it's mostly love. Ladies and gentlemen, Bruno Brooks!
Good evening. Well, here we are making romance on your television yet again. Welcome to Love at First Sight. I think we've got a theme show lined up for you tonight, as we'll find out when we meet the contestants very shortly, all hoping to win that star prize, the Love Trip, of course, amongst all the other prizes on the board as ever. So here we go again, and to bring them on, the lovely Helen Brumby! What's happening?
It is a very special show tonight.
Right.
All the contestants are from Ireland, so they're all Irish.
Ah, I feel an Irish joke coming on here.
Well, it's for the Irish people anyway. Did you hear about the Englishman who thought that Sherlock Holmes was a block of flats?
All right, that's not bad. I'll give you 7 out of 10.
No.
Who's there?
Kanga.
Kanga who?
Oh, yes, kangaroo.
Let's bring on the 3 girls. Who's first?
Ola went hitchhiking and had a shattering experience. Marianne had a wonderful week being a beautiful rose. Sharon's ideal man has to wear the earrings.
There you go. 2 ladies from the Emerald Isle, and here come the 3 guys. Here they are. Wakey.
At last they've woken up.
Yeah. Who's first then, Helen?
Joe loves playing plane spotting for idiots. Martin had a champion's ride on an open bus. Finbar says he's sensitive, shy and razor sharp.
That's right. 3 fellas also from Ireland, all hoping to play the game and hopefully find romance on the show tonight. So we're going to say hello to Ola, first of all, who went hitchhiking and had a shattering experience. What happened there, then?
Well, hitchhiking in Ireland is not the same as hitchhiking in England because it's much safer in Ireland. So,
yeah.
To cut a long story short, I was in a car and this guy stopped enough for me the lift. So we were driving along and a pebble hit the window screen and it shattered, but it was still intact. So when I got home, I got out of the car, slammed the door, and next of all, the whole window screen just toppled down.
What a shame. But he gave you the lift, that's the nice thing as well. Great.
Okay.
Nice to have you on the show. You got Marion there, who had a wonderful week being a beautiful rose, and the Rose of Tralee, surely.
Yes, I was living over in Jersey, and I entered a competition over there in the Irish Club for the Rose of Tralee and won it, surprisingly.
Did you? That's great. Terrific.
And I had a fantastic week, and all the girls were great from all parts of the world, all Irish nationality.
Yeah.
We had a wonderful week
Fantastic
drinking.
competition. Very big in Ireland, of course. How's
Very
Gay
big.
Byrne doing? Is
Great.
It all right, is he? Good. And Sharon, hello there to you, whose ideal man has to wear earrings. Is that right?
Yes, I just think blokes with earrings are just sexy, you know.
1 earring or 2?
The one will do.
Really?
But 2 is just
Yeah.
fantastic.
All right, then. Well, we've got some clue as to what Sharon likes in a man. Anyway, Joe's over there who loves playing plane spotting for idiots. Now, I know this was a little experience you had whilst travelling to the show today, wasn't it?
That's right, yeah. We were all on the road from early this morning, but when we got to the airport, I was a bit under pressure for time, and I was running down the corridors that had changed since the last time I was there. And we got to the exit eventually, and the hostess said, stop playing over there. I said, which one? The one on the ground? And without thinking, and she said, yeah, the one with the propellers. I thought, she must be as asleep as I was.
Oh, great story. And Martin, hello to you. Had a champion's ride in an open bus. Tell us about that, then.
Well, we won a football final, and we're going through the town, local town, celebrating like an open bus, and the bus driver just purposely stopped suddenly, so we all went forward, and we ended up celebrating the football final in the hospital. Just cuts and grazes, but we had a few drinks, so we weren't too bad.
Yeah, it was nothing to do with the bus, it was the drinks, really. This is Gaelic football, of course. It's a very exciting game over there. Finbar, nice to see you, says that he's sensitive, shy and razor sharp. Now, again, there's a bit of an in-joke here because when Finbar arrived earlier today, he was sort of walking around the corridors with this sort of tissue because he cut himself shaving in about 10 places. And that's where the razor sharp comes from.
Yeah.
Do you often sort of cut yourself shaving?
Only recently. I only started shaving with a real razor about 2 weeks ago.
Are you quite accident-prone then, on the whole?
I am. I've had 5 crashes on my bike and one was into a parked car.
Yeah. Well, good to have you all on the show anyway. I hope you find romance tonight on Love at First Sight. Right, first question then.
Let's go to the Irish Rose, Marianne.
The Irish Rose, Marianne, the Rose of Tralee. If you were to write a poem, would it be a love poem, a limerick, or another kind of poem?
I think another sort of poem.
What would that be?
Well, I did have one in mind, actually. I wrote a poem about Nottingham and about Robin Hood and Maid Marian, and we showed it to researchers, and they wouldn't let us repeat it.
Oh, really? In that case, there's no way we can broadcast it. No, never mind. If you were to write a poem, everybody, what would it be? Would it be a love poem, a limerick, or another kind of poem? Choose one of those 3 answers now with your buttons there. And let's see how poetic you are. The girls, apart from Marianne, have gone... Well, Ola and Sharon have gone for the love poem. Ola, do you have any particular poem in mind?
No, I just picked that because I'm on the love trip.
And the guys, well, Finbar, you've gone for a limerick. Do you know any good limericks?
Not particularly, no.
Yeah, you do, but you're not prepared to actually perform one for us.
They're a bit saucy.
Are they? And what else? Joe over there, you've gone for another kind of poem. What have you gone for then?
That's right. I'd probably make a mess of the first 2, so I just thought I'd go with something else just to make sure something works out.
There was a young man called Joe who asked to appear on the show. He was numero uno with Helen and Bruno, but will the girls say to Joe yes or no? I wonder. How's that? Eh? How's that? Right, next question.
You're so talented.
Oh, that's all right.
Let's go to Joe for the next question, then.
Who?
Joe.
Joe? Just been to Joe?
Oh, we'll go to him again.
Oh,
you
all right,
remember
then.
about him.
You meet Willie Carson at a party, Joe, and he gives you a surefire racing tip. Unfortunately, you're down to your last fiver. Do you bet the fiver, borrow some money and have a big bet, or ignore the tip and save your fiver?
I think I'd ignore the tip, save the 5 and just go to the bar instead.
Typical, isn't it? Absolutely typical. Aren't you a betting man, then?
No.
Not at all?
Wouldn't have a clue about horses.
Really?
I'd have a go just for the laugh, but...
Any of the other guys here, are you into betting, Finbar?
Not at all.
And not you either, Martin. You're rarities for the Southern man, I'm sure of it. Any betting girls over there? Anyone like a flutter? Marianne, yeah? Do you know a lot about horses?
Recently, I've gotten interested in them.
So what would you do then if you were down to your last fiver? Would you bet the fiver, borrow some money and have a big bet? Remember, it's Willie Carson who's giving you the tip off here. Or would you ignore the tip and save your fiver? What would you do?
I think I'd borrow the money and bet.
You'd go for it?
I'm a gambler.
Well, it isn't very often you meet Willie Carson and get that kind of a tip, would you? Everybody else choose one of those 3 answers. Would you bet the fiver, borrow some money and have a big bet, or ignore the tip and save the fiver? Choose now one of the 3 answers. Let's see. Orla would ignore it. Sharon over there would bet the fiver, even though it's your last 5 quid.
Well, I'm usually lucky, so go for it.
You are?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Well, that's something to remember, guys, if you match it. Very lucky.
It's a good one for Ola.
OK, Orla. You're left alone with your lover's diary, Orla. Would you leave it alone? Would you sneak a quick peep? Or would you do something else?
I think I would do all 3. I'd have a sneak peek and then leave it back.
You'd mean to leave it alone, but then you'd have a little bit sneak peep and then you'd read the whole thing.
Yeah.
Do you keep a diary yourself?
No.
Don't you?
No way.
In case somebody finds it.
Yeah.
What about everybody else, Dan? Would you leave it alone? Would you sneak a quick peep or would you do something else? Choose now, one of those 3 answers. Martin, you'd go for a quick peep. What would you be looking to find in the diary?
Probably all the inner secrets.
But, I mean, remember, this is your lover.
Yeah, well, how to feel about me and
yeah.
that kind of way.
Does this say that you're rather insecure and you don't trust people? And...
Exactly, yeah.
Oh, I see. And, Joe, you go for a quick peep as well?
Yeah, I have to be curious. See what lies ahead.
What about you, Finbar?
Oh, I'd ignore it.
Pardon?
I'd ignore it completely. I'd leave it alone.
Oh, yes. Is that because you're the kind-hearted person, then, and you're quite trustworthy?
That, but if I did something like that, somebody might look at mine.
Yes.
There's too many incriminating secrets in
Oh,
there.
really? Give us one of them. Right then, well, that's the way it is. You've learned a little bit about each other now. It's amazing how quickly it goes, isn't it? But now is the time to actually choose each other. 3 guys, 3 girls, you've got to make a choice. And once you've done so, it'll be locked into Cupid, our computer. And then later on, we will reveal all. So when you're ready, make your perfect choice right now.
They're rather sharp, these Irish contestants, aren't they?
Yeah, they're sharp, yes, absolutely good
Smart
stuff.
operators.
We will find out the answers to their love secrets in 2 minutes. See you in a minute. Yes, welcome back to the show, and a very special show tonight, as all our contestants are Irish, which reminds me, hello to everyone watching the show in Ireland, south and in the north, of course. We've got to find out now exactly who fancies who. If any one of our contestants fallen in love on tonight's show, I will. That's what we're trying to do, create romance here. Finbar, which of these 3 girls did you go for? Oh, Finbar went for all. And now give us a good reason why, Finbar.
Well, we both see Max in prom, and maybe together we could have a shattering experience.
You've been thinking about that one. Will it happen? Will Orla choose Finbar? Will it be Martin? Will it be Joe? Here comes the answer now from Cupid, our computer. Ah, there you go. Orla's gone for Joe. Why? You obviously fancy him, but why?
Because when he was coming out, he just looked so lovely when he was asleep.
I mean, you prefer if I stay asleep.
Are you saying you'd leave him like that?
Yeah.
Did Joe go for all, or is this love at first sight? Here comes the answer. Yeah! Very good. So, Joe, why did you go for all of them?
I can't say, I'm going to sleep. My mammy told me to go for the one on the left this morning, so that's the one I'm going for.
Never. What, I mean, is all of the typical lady your mum would like to see you with?
Of course, of course.
Yeah. Mum reckons you should be with blondes, eh?
Well, I don't know whether she knows or whether she thinks, but...
You're quite pleased with yourself now, though, aren't you? Yeah. You're going out tonight, you're going out for a romantic meal. Orla, Joe, well done. Then you'll be coming back on another show to play for some prizes. So we'll move on now to Sharon. Sharon, which of these 3 fellas meant #1 to you? Slowly going down the line now to Martin. So why did you choose Martin?
I just think he's a split of Tom Selleck. It's just...
Have you ever been told that before,
I
Martin?
would have loved to give him a bed bath when he was in hospital.
Oh! He's getting excited now, aren't you, Martin? No. Did you choose Sharon? Was it Marianne or was it Orla? Here comes Cupid. Okay, you've gone for Marianne. Why?
Well, there's not many tall girls where I come from, so I thought we could maybe go tall tonight, walk tall tonight.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, how tall are you, Marianne, as a matter of fact?
5'7½".
5'7½". And you, Martin, you are?
6'2".
6'2". Okay, do you like taller men then, Marianne? You do, you're quite happy about that. You say there's no tall ladies where you come from,
No,
Martin.
not many, no. Usually it's all pretty small.
Whereabouts are you from in Southern Ireland?
Dundalk.
From?
Dundalk.
Dundalk.
On the border.
Just on the
between
border,
North,
yeah, with the north, right. Well, did Marianne go for Martin? Let's find out right now. Yeah! Well, congratulations. That means you're going up. Why did you like Martin then? I mean, apart from you liking tall men.
Tall. Well, when he mentioned about being thrust forward on the bus, I thought, well, if he ever has to get in my car, I'll get used to my driving.
Do you often sort of have fellas in your passenger seat riding pillion with you in the car? And do they complain about your driving?
They always complain about my driving.
Would you go as far as to say that ladies are not very good drivers on the whole?
Ladies are brilliant drivers.
Yeah, I second that.
Okay,
it's the men
fine.
that get in the way.
You're going out anyway. Congratulations to you. You'll be back to play for some prizes on the show as well. So let's have a big cheer for Martin and Marion. Are going to join us now. Come on, Martin. Come on, Marion. Oh, this could be, yes, a hug and a clinch. Lovely stuff. Now, you're going out, and Hannah's going to tell you where you're going.
The stylish and sophisticated elegance of Anilas Indian restaurants awaits you both for an authentic evening of Indian cuisine. Here at Anilas, you can explore the fascinating menu and then explore each other.
Okay. You'll be able to look into terrific emerald eyes, my friends, OK? Be back in another show. The car's waiting now, so you may as well go. Give them a hand, everybody. And now, a big cheer for Joe and Orla. Come on there. Well, she's asleep, you know. Anyway, commiserations to Finbar and also Sharon. Thanks for playing the game and coming over from Ireland. It's terrific that you could join us on the show. Give them a nice big hand, everybody. Lovely. So where are they going then?
You're off for a banquet to remember at Chung's Chinese restaurants. You can peck at each other's Peking duck and sizzle over the Cantonese steaks. Either way, we hope you'll have a sweet but not sour evening.
Yeah, sounds good. Enjoy yourself, then. We'll see you next time. Remember, you've got to get to know each other very well, so plenty of chatter. All right, don't let him do all the talking.
I have the diary,
Obviously.
Good, we'll see you later on. Give him a hand, everybody. Terrific contestant. Thank you. Marianne and Martin, Joe, and all are having a great time tonight. We'll see them on a future show. Now, do you remember when this couple fell in love at first sight?
I like a girl with nice legs.
That's it, is it?
Yep.
Because I like a man in a suit for the same reasons.
Really?
Yeah, dressed nice.
Yeah, they were Catherine and Dave, and they're both from Manchester, so we've got to bring them back now on Love at First Sight. Here they are. This is a nerve-wracking experience for me, bringing you on like this, you know, and trying to find out exactly what you're up to and everything else. And sometimes I get answers, other times I don't. Am I going to get many answers from you, do you think?
Oh, I think you'll get a lot, yeah.
Yeah? What was she like, then? What was Kath like?
Very respectable, very nice. Had a really lovely evening. Drank the wine to the hilt, didn't you?
The sort of lady you would expect from Manchester? First class?
Yeah, first class from Manchester, definitely.
And what about him, then? What was Dave like to you?
He was very nice, much the same, yes.
Spot on.
Yes.
And as you live in Manchester, both of you obviously don't live too far apart. Will you be seeing each other again?
I should think so, yeah.
He's very good in the garden, and my garden needs doing.
Ah, right. There is a motive then, is there? OK, well, we'll be asking lots of questions shortly. Hopefully you've got all the correct answers. And if you have those answers, that means you get hearts on the love board, which means prizes. Good luck. We'll see you in 2 minutes after the break. Here we go again on Love at First Sight for part 3, and Dave and Catherine are now playing for prizes on the Love Board. Oh, the famous Love Board over there, which has all those prizes on it, and hopefully you're going to win at least one of them, maybe even the Love Trip. Your eyes went all funny when I said that. All right, Catherine, the first question to you then, what do you think attracts him first to a woman? What do you think attracts Dave first to a woman? Is it her face, her figure, or her personality? Come on then, Dave. Be honest now. Is it the face, the figure, or the personality? What do you think he's written?
A figure.
That's right. Has she got a good figure?
Yep, excellent figure.
OK, that's
What's
good.
he seen of it?
What about his physique? Do you like his physique? Are you impressed with that? Or do you think you should...
Maybe one time at the gym.
Yeah, oh, bit of a
Becoming
hint
useful.
there. Bit of a hint.
I like the good living.
Yeah, why not? Fine. Next question to you then, Dave. What colour are her wellies? What a question this is. What colour are her wellies? Black, blue or green, even white ones I've seen before now. Catherine, you write it down. Okay. What colour are your wellies? Now, this is before you've been paddling in the mud.
I'm trying to think of what wellies I've got.
You've got lots of wellies. Do you live in the countryside?
No.
No? OK. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. What colour are wellies? And the answer is...
Black.
No. They're little red ones. Oh. What do you think he would order for himself in a cocktail bar? What do you think he would order for himself in a cocktail bar? And there are all sorts of rude names for cocktails, so... come on then, Dave. That'll do. Right, what do you think?
I don't know the names of many cocktails, but I know it'd have gin in it.
Yes.
Orange, but...
Name one cocktail.
I don't know any cocktails.
cocktails.
No.
I don't drink cocktails.
Oh, no, I really can't give you that, I'm afraid. Never mind, he actually put screwdriver. A screwdriver.
Right.
OK, it's got a bit of vodka in that one, as I know. I think a screwdriver is a vodka and orange, actually. Never mind. Next question. To you, then, Dave, what do you think is the biggest age difference in a partner that she'd consider? What do you think is the biggest age difference in a partner that you consider? No more than 5 years, no more than 10, or it doesn't really matter? Right away, Catherine, quickly as you possibly can. No more than 5 years, no more than 10, or it doesn't matter. Nice and quickly, that's the way. And the answer is?
No more than 5.
You're wrong, no more than 10 years. Still only one love heart. All right, then. If you told him you couldn't go out because you were washing your hair, would he believe you? Yes or no? Write it down, Dave, for us. And what do you think the answer is, then?
Yes.
Yes! 2 love hearts. Who would believe you? You fool, you fool. The final question to you, Dave. Would she describe herself as being good at spelling? Yes or no? Before you answer, Catherine, are you good at spelling? Or would you describe yourself as good at spelling? Can you spell it? Yes, you can. And what's the answer?
No.
No is right. That means you get 3 love hearts. OK, it's star prize time, and take a look at this. This is tonight's love trip. It's the unspoilt green heart of Europe, Luxembourg, courtesy of Airborne Travel of London. You'll take a scheduled flight to the Grand Duchy itself and stay in one of the city's high-quality hotels, from where you can uncover some of Luxembourg's fascinating secrets. You'll fall in love all over again on this lovely Luxembourg love trip. Terrific trip, and there you are, the love trip tickets with Helen. I love that top. That's very nice indeed. What you'd like to do is a little bit of a shimmy. Yes. Ooh, looks like a good-looking lampshade, don't you? Go.
You're so flattering, Bruno.
What's on the board then, Helen?
Well, we've got some Lyland Scott knitwear. We've got an Iowa personal stereo unit. We've got a weekend in the country at the Barnsdale Country Club. We've got a jewellery set for you, Catherine, and some lingerie, maybe to take with you on that weekend, or the love trip, and a cassette alarm.
Great. The massage oil, the broken heart, of course, I have to tell you about that. It's the only bad rule of the game, because if you get the broken heart, that means the game is all over. Don't want that. I don't want to start crying. So, you do know, OK, how many hearts again have you got?
3.
3 hearts, that'll do. And what I want you to do now is fire nice and accurately, OK? Make sure that you do it as quickly as you possibly can as well, because remember, you're always against the clock. 12 seconds on the clock, starting now. Ladies and gentlemen, they're going to Luxembourg. Give a nice round of applause. Luxembourg, very nice indeed. Off on a love trip. When was the last time you took a holiday then? Quite a while ago, was it?
January.
Oh, well, that wasn't too long ago, but still, you deserve another holiday. That's the main thing, and obviously you get on very well together. You said you were going to be seeing each other again, which you now are, in a fabulous place. And you've done it. Give them one more round of applause. It's always nice to see our couples winning the star prize, the love trip. So that's it. All the very best to you. Thanks for watching the show. Look after yourself, and we'll see you next time on Love at First Sight. See you then.
Bruno's back at the same time tomorrow here on Sky One. Sally Jesse Raphael's Emmy Award-winning talk show follows the break, and then at 11:15 on the Movie Channel, a spooky old house starts to do its stuff in The Black Cat.